Was it live?
Looks like
Okay, yeah, so it's good.
There
Bear
we
with it. All right, we're live. First ever live episode.
well, first ever on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we've done plenty of live episodes that didn't go anywhere.
We got that Tundix Gamer 34 as followed.
Oh
Guy.
yeah, he was like, we were like, "Are you even real?" And he never responded.
Yeah, he did. Oh, that's probably us because we're live. Yep, we're live. All right.
She was on the Trump train before the Trump even left the station. What she just said. Bear with people in the background. We got that background going on.
Well, you got the fader right there if you want to mute him or do whatever.
Mute him for now.
Well, that's the red button, not the green.
All
There
right,
you go.
she's muted now. We'll give her one of these.
Wait till Trump starts talking, and then we'll turn it back
We'll
up.
turn it back up. You got the chat going so we can see that if anyone's in there.
Looks like top chat right there.
All right. Come on, we got 33 subscribers. Anyone want to watch this live? Drug ourselves out in the cold for this.
We'll just rely on that one. Oh, we
Alright.
got 2 viewers right now.
Aren't you one of them?
No, I closed it out.
Oh, okay, so welcome. The RUTS podcast. First live on YouTube. Been live elsewhere. It just gets more wild and wild from here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably say some random. If my kids are listening, I can say random shit. But if you got kids listening, just heads up now. There's no one I'm going to say.
So you have a lot of views on the TikTok ban.
Oh my God! Yes,
Let's start with that because that's the most pertinent.
that's the pertinent thing. TikTok ban. Biden. All Biden had to do to somewhat save. I mean, he did save himself, in my opinion, when he voted for Trump.
Mhm.
Never doubt that. All he had to do in that was he did what Trump could have done. He could have basically signed a presidential, waiver saying, you know what, he could have done 24 hours, not even more than that, and been like, I'm going to sign it for Trump. But Biden and his minions did not want to allow him to do that. And so TikTok went dark yesterday at, I think, 8:30, 9:30, just completely dead.
Yeah.
And I was bored because there was nothing to do anymore.
I was just opening it just to see the message.
The whole world shut down. I will say I love the message that said we're working with the President Trump and his administration. Like,
Not the first one, though.
no, the first one. Like
The original one was just, we're sorry. And then the second one came out like 10
Oh
minutes
yeah,
later.
yeah. The second one. I didn't get the first one, I guess. But yeah, they were very adamant that they wanted. But I love how Daddy Trump made a phone call and said, "Hey, guys, I'll take care of you." And that's what he did. And it's back, guys. It's back. TikTok is back.
He's going to be at the inauguration.
Well, yeah.
The
come
bike
on.
dance guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's showing up. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk is obviously going to be there.
Trump's getting all the billionaires together.
Yeah.
This is the billionaires.
This is
It's
the
billionaires boy
Billionaires
club. We're gonna buy Greenland. It's gonna be awesome.
And this album will be in Greenland.
And we'll say this now since we do got, remember, guys, if anything you chat, we'll shout out for free. We're not like those other podcasts that make you charge $200, $300, $400. Anything y'all say, we'll shout it out anytime. Joel's not even signed into the chat. We probably can't even see y'all if you're chatting. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's going to show up
Sorry.
on the other screen.
Yeah, sorry if y'all are
I
saying.
don't know. Maybe I'll sign in on the phone.
I'll just keep talking. We're in there. But
Well, that was a long TikTok break, It was like a good
15 full
cleansing.
hours.
It was like a fasting of TikTok.
It was
Because it was just like 12 hours.
it was just terrible because everyone's like on there sending these videos of like, and all the companies got in on it. Like ESPN, and who else? Paramount, Sour Patch Kids. They were all making videos out there saying like goodbye TikTok with the Titanic, like the going
I'll never
down.
leave you. I'll never leave you.
My kids are on here and watching. They couldn't type in, but they wanted a shout out. So I'll give a shout out to James, Stella, and Lucy if you're watching. They
Not
can't.
past their bedtime, is it? It's like nap time.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be sleeping, but they're out there watching. That's at least one of our viewers. So But we can say what we want because this is the relaxing under the sun. We say what we want when we want kind of podcast until YouTube hopefully doesn't shut us down. Even though they did ban our commercials for apparently election interference. Calling Biden patient zero apparently is the equivalent of election interference.
He's part of the construct.
Yeah, he couldn't connect.
That was too funny.
You know, he took the blue pill. He actually did take the red pill. Him and Jill did take the red pill.
Are you talking about because he wore the hat for
wore the hat?
Seconds?
She wore the red dress on election day.
Yeah.
Like, you'll never convince me that wasn't fully established for that. Oh, apparently they missed it. So one more time, guys. Shout out James. Shout out Stella. Shout out Lucia if y'all are watching. You know, this is you normally have to pay for a second shout out.
Feeling generous.
Yeah, we're feeling a free shout out.
Wonder when Trump's going to take stage.
Yeah, when he does, we'll definitely
the crowd, the arena looks like it's getting bigger. So.
No, have you not heard from the Liberal Party that Trump doesn't have the reason why he moved his inauguration inside is because no one wanted to go.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, look at that tiny crowd. You know, let's go the other way. Like, I mean, that crowd is tiny. You know, obviously. Oh, I see. I see open seats. So that's what I'm talking about.
I remember that. Meanwhile, with Kamala Harris's seats, that was pretty funny.
His failed foreign policy led to Ronald Reagan coming into office and the hostages in Iran being finally returned home and upon President
They
Reagan
know how to
taking
keep a
over.
conversation going.
God, they're just going and going.
They love to talk.
This is what I got for them, though. And then, like, they did when I told them to. They're talking about nothing. At least our conversation it bounces around between TikTok and other things. Like, you know, we're gonna go around, guys. We'll have daily episodes being released. We'll go more into Agent Bill.
Oh yeah.
Amazon reviews. I'm definitely go deeper into TikTok and all that's going on.
Yeah, I just love how crazy it's about to get. Literally, this is the calm before the storm. Literally, it's gonna get nuts here in about 12 hours. Or 16 hours.
You know, I was talking to you last night.
No, it's actually less than 24 hours.
Yeah, less than 24 hours.
He's going to be president tomorrow by this time.
Well, remember I was telling you, there's rumors going around that he already is president. That he was, you know, something happened to, I mean, has anyone seen Joe? Like, maybe they stopped giving him the cocktail probably last night. He probably died.
The last time I saw him, he was exiting like the helicopter from the helicopter version of Air Force One kind of thing. Well, it's still Air Force One, but it's the helicopter version.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see him walking out and crying. I'm sure he'll have a tear in his eye as he walks away.
Do you think they're going to give him the shot? Hello, Lucia. You didn't hear me the first time. This is the final and last shout out you're getting for free. At this point, I want money. Anyway, sorry. What was I say? Yeah, no, I wonder if they're going to give him the cocktail that wakes him up and lets him be who he's supposed to be. Because the last video he made when he was exiting as president, I don't know if that was actually him. You know?
Has it been him the whole time? I doubt it.
No, we've had plenty of doubles.
20 versions of
Joe we've had plenty of doubles. He's gotten taller and shorter. His face changed. He had
I think Joe Rogan made that special where Joe Biden was like over 6 foot tall or whatever when he wasn't supposed to be that tall.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a good episode. That was. I'm gonna miss it.
There was a rumor that Obama is leaving like Michelle for Jennifer Aniston. I was like, yeah, right.
Why would Jennifer Aniston go for Obama?
I guess
like
for the fame.
That's the better question. Not so much. Yeah,
he's a former president, and I don't know.
I guess. I mean, so before Trump gets on here, let's talk more about the 4 amazing years of Biden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had so much greatness between the inflation, just spending billions of dollars to Ukraine.
I like that he took all the oil and reserves and sold it to our enemy.
Yeah, just depleted our oil reserves.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know, he banned drilling in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. So he depleted, plus we can't drill for more because he believes in go green energy. Like that makes a lot of sense.
And I don't know if you watched that show Landman at all. I watched it, and he you know, even though the actors are very, very liberal, you know, he has a speech about like oil and how oil's forever. You know, it's the forever thing we're going to have to use. And he points up to the big windmills, and he's like, "What do you think lubricates those things? That have to be lubricated on a daily basis." He said, "Oil."
Yeah.
He said, "What do you think makes those things? Oil." He said, "We're never going away from oil."
Yeah.
He said, if the billionaires of Exxon and them really thought that was the future, you would see a million of them. That would become the dominant thing. You know, think of Oklahoma. We're out there all the time and beautiful, beautiful middle of go fuck yourself, Oklahoma, as I got to spend the last week out in Roger Mills. I probably saw, if you wanted to compare the oil pumps to the windmills, it's 1,000 to 1 going on. Guys, if you're out there, go ahead and drop a message in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to shout you out. You can say this episode sucks, we suck, and should never be on the air. It's not going to bother me.
Constructive criticism.
If you're, Joel has authorized me to say this.
Oh.
If you send him a Bitcoin, he will let you tattoo whatever you want on his body below the neck. Just one Bitcoin.
That was your idea.
I'll do it for half a Bitcoin. I'll do it for less than that.
What about that Trump coin?
No, the Trump coin's too cheap. So, someone out there can send a Trump coin in a second. Next thing you know, we're getting like a big old like daddy's home tattooed on us or something.
Yeah, it's probably going to be another hour or two before he does take stage.
But if you want to send a Bitcoin, you know, I'm not going to complain. What else you got, Joel? Come on, I know you got some Twitter accounts and stuff. You're shutting down. We're 12 minutes in.
Podcasting is harder than it looks.
Yeah, it's a lot easier in the hotel room, wasn't it?
Yeah. We just had a lot more fire in our chest. Well, what kind of executive orders do you think he's going to sign like day one? I've heard Tom Holman, the ICE director, future ICE director, is going to go at it. Chicago, I think that's his first departure.
Yeah, they had a list of, I think, 13 sanctuary cities that they're going to hit the ground running. I think I said by Tuesday is when they're supposed to deploy all the ICE. And they're going to put in a thing where if you get deported on this deportation, you're banned from any type of work visa, a vacation visa for 20 years. So they're saying that there's actually they had an immigration lawyer talking to him, and they said that people are self-deporting themselves because they'd rather do that versus face the 20-year ban.
So you get two things, because Tom Holman had an interview one time. He's just like, I'm expecting to get lawsuits left and right. Yeah. And the idea is if you self-deport, hey, the government's not involved in that. Yeah. If you self-deport, you're not going to be an issue. And, you know, the January Sixers, they've already worked on their pre-release. He's got, I think everything's staged. Yeah. Everything is like, all right, all we have to do is swear in, and you're going to see a plethora of actions. It's CNN, Fox News. They're probably going to have just 24/7 live coverage of him just signing. Truman Show. Yeah, just signing over. That was the Truman Show video was so big on TikTok yesterday that, you know, that his classic sign off, you know, just in case I don't see you. Good night. You know, that everyone was putting that on TikTok. I was just signing in until I got that message. That's all. Everyone and their mother was putting that on TikTok. I refused to get into that little drug to my followers. And like I said, Sour Patch Kids, they were all putting that Titanic scene with the violinist saying going down with the ship. They had there's a bunch of TikTokers that live in such a sad culture and society. Oh, people! I mean, a lot of people putting TikTok. They were saying like, "Get a life. It's over." Like, well, think about it. Some people, this is their career. Yeah, like this is their money, and you basically just took everything away from them. Some were doing they were doing reveals. Like there's some famous TikTokers that haven't shown their faces in 4 or 5 years.
that showed their faces for like they're
and
like
all that literally for 12 hours.
Yeah,
It was
and
only dark for like 8 hours, and everybody was like, "Oh no, I don't have anything to live for anymore."
basically the night shift people had to really.
Idiots.
I think the night shift people had the hardest. People that were up all night because they had to really feel the what am I gonna do with my phone, you know. Because
I've explained it to plenty of people. Like sometimes when I get home for the weekend, I don't even know where my phone is. Sometimes.
I mean, I'm glued to it too, 24/7.
I'm not a.
Bitch, you're in the music studio, Joel. You've released an album since we've gone live. You know, I don't know why we didn't do it. Talk about your album, Joel.
Okay, so Mental Illusion. Me being the sole member so far. Hopefully later on, if I can work it out, I would love some band members. But for right now, I'm the guitarist, pianist, singer. It's all me. And so far, I'm working on promoting it, but it's a slow process because I got a lot going on. Trying to hang out with the kids, got a full-time job. I got, this podcast, and I'm trying to juggle 20 million different things. I did a lot of music videos. It's on the Mental Illusion on 20 million different places. I put it on the VVO or Venmo or whatever they call it, that music video site on. I don't even know. I don't even watch music videos, so it was hard for me to even produce a music video when I don't know what a music video even looks like because I don't watch music videos. So it was really awkward for me to do. But it's all released. I'm slowly just kind of like doing campaigns. I'm working with a PR promotion that's not really doing much, and I'm just it's a long type of process where I'm not trying to rush it. And, I'm going to start working on my second album, probably in a few weeks. And, I love music, and it's not about the money or anything. It's all about the messaging, and it's all about the music. It's all about the, the dynamic of hopefully coming to terms with having a fan base so I can get to know them too. So I don't know. Mental Illusion, check it out. If it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on all the music streaming platforms. It's got a range of different type of genres. Oh, that's us. So
just checking it, testing it.
So don't be quiet on the chat. It's Sam over here has checked it out, and it works.
It works. So if you
how about you give it a test too to see if it comes in on your end? But it's probably your kids that are probably
they're watching
their viewers.
They're watching on the TV, so that only counts for one viewer. So.
Come on, you have like 20 devices in your house, right?
Yeah.
And you only choose the one.
Yeah, they have it on the TV. So, but maybe it's a bot.
Did you see all the protests yesterday?
Oh yeah, everyone was enjoying their.
So there was this one guy. He was just like, "There's like 5 different protests going on in one big protest," and everybody was just like, "This is just Soros. That's it."
So Soros will never give up. He's mad. Like all the other billionaires have showed up to kiss the ring. Bezos, Elon's obviously the court. He's in the court. He's not. He kissed the ring a long time ago. He's a part of it now. But Bezos showed up, Zuck has showed up, to kiss the ring.
I still don't trust him, but I mean, give it time and just see what happens if he does turn around.
Trust me, you can trust him. I know Marky Mark the best.
I forgot about
it. Yeah,
that.
the butt goes to Marky Mark. They showed up together. I think the butt
There's
goes.
a long story behind that.
I think the butt. Yeah, I think the butt goes. We have to do a whole. We'll have to do a short episode.
The origin of the butt goes to Marky Mark.
Yeah,
and how they met. And
we'll have to do on our not live videos. We can do a little bit more editing, and we can. The butt ghost definitely has some things to say about TikTok going down. I believe in his spot in hell. He's pretty sad because he's considered under U.S. guidelines, so he was unable to access TikTok during that time frame. So
well, the VPNs apparently there was a Google trend that VPNs were being searched the most at that point.
Yeah.
And even VPNs weren't even allowing.
Yeah, no, they figured
TikTok.
There was a bunch of other different apps developed in an attempt to be the ban got them all. Except Red Note, the Chinese TikTok, which
all of them went out.
No, Red Note didn't. Trust me, I was on that. I have the true communist China TikTok but even they changed. When I first logged in a week ago, it was like true like Mandarin. There was no English at all.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's so many people, so many Americans were getting on there and talking to communist Chinese people and telling them like, this is what we have in democracy, that the Chinese government went in and separated the American people.
Like I said,
from,
can you agree that we live in such a sad and depressing culture and society that we're so dependent on a stupid app like that? That people are going to go to.
Well, yeah, we're the
brainwashed.
Well, think about it, Joel. We're the
Look how many brainwashed people.
Well, Joel, think about it, we're the old. So millennials are split between two, right? There's I think like born in the 80s and born after the 80s, millennials, right?
Yeah.
We lived through the death of AOL AIM, the death of Vine, the death of MySpace. Facebook, in my opinion, died, but I know it's still around. We lived through Y2K. Like I remember sitting there, I was like, the TikTok ban actually felt like to me Y2K at 11:59 when we're all just sitting there like, is it going to happen?
No.
Yeah. And it happened. And I remember thinking like, well, you know what I did immediately? I guess I'll go to X. And life kept rolling. I just went on X.
I just loved seeing everybody just crying on X, just going, "Oh, where's my TikTok? I can't access my TikTok."
What bothered me?
I just smiled and laughed at their pain and misery.
What bothered me was all these people putting the picture of the message that it was banned. It was like, yeah, I get it. Everyone that has TikTok understands it's banned.
I don't
need you to tell me.
Yeah, there's too many people reporting the same exact thing. I hate seeing like 20 of the same post.
Yeah.
It's
what do you think Agent Bill did during that time?
He took his break.
You think he took
his
break?
OSHA break.
Oh my! You know what? Think about this. We have Agent Bill, but we need a Chinese agent that watches the TikTok people.
Oh. I bet you there's 20 to the 1 Agent
So
Bill.
we definitely need I'm not going to be racist on a podcast, but whatever Chinese name, insert here.
Yeah.
Agent.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. Because every name was just like Agent Chan, and I don't know if that's pushing limits. We got to talk about
YouTube is so sensitive.
Yeah, we got to talk about Rocket Man again. See, what I love about the non-live episodes, because we don't have a producer here. I can't shoot up a picture of Rocket Man behind me. Can't shoot up, Gavin. The fires. We need to talk about the fires.
Oh, yeah,
oh my God.
What's going on with
fucking Newsom. Newsom obviously had the bright idea right before the
smelt.
Yeah, that he should take all the water and put it into the ocean.
Yeah.
To save like one fucking fish.
I think it's a guy's. I think it was a land grab. That's my conspiracy theory.
So, okay. That's actually getting a lot of traction, and do you know why? The Olympics and the World Cup are all coming in like 4 years to LA, and they were saying there's not enough land to put these features. Like they're not the actual land, and their theory behind it is he burned all that down because knowing those people could never buy their houses again, and the government could come in and sweep it up.
All those houses were built back before LA was a thing.
Yeah,
or whatever.
They were $1 million homes, and they're going to get millions of dollars, but now they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oceanside property.
So Gavin, you are shitbag, Gavin. We don't raise our glass to you. We're so glad that you're going to have to suffer under the Biden or under Trump's rule.
Well, I think he's going to get recalled.
That would be amazing, but I think he's going to run for president in 2028.
I think he lost his chance to run after that escapade. Nobody likes him anymore. I mean, the whole country saw what happened.
Yeah.
They all have opinions, but I believe that a lot of people just... The Democrats are on a tiny bit of a wire that they're hanging on to right now. Do you think that they're going to put a guy that just ruined an entire city?
I mean, who else are they going to put the drunk Aunt Kamala back up on the ticket?
4 years to figure out who the next person is.
I think AOC is going to have a run. She's my lady. I think AOC could be changed. I think if she would just see the light, she needs a man first off, not the
whiny guy,
not the whiny ass soy boy she has for a fiance. She needs a true man. Just like Taylor Swift could be swinged if she got a real man. Not whiny ass Casey And I didn't think his name is, but whatever that Casey guy name is.
Travis and
Travis,
that other guy.
yeah, Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey is literally proof that just because you're a brute of a man physically doesn't mean you're not a soy boy at heart.
Yeah, he's gotten upset at referees like a little emotional little baby, and I'm just like, I don't understand what I don't know.
Guys, I'm really disappointed in our subscribers out there. Y'all are missing the live, which is fine, but you could come on and at least comment, send a message,
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Come on. Where are you at? Thunder X Gamer 34 who followed us 5 months ago. I'm sorry we accused you of being a bot and we didn't respond to you. Come back.
I'm telling you, those guys really do know how to talk. They've been sitting there ever since we started. And
Great reforms that will truly make
yep,
America
they're just
great
talking
again.
about nothing again.
We cannot wait to see.
I'm just gonna sit here and
what
listen to it for a minute.
happens next with President Trump's executive orders, and of course the TikTok ban is still in the works. He's working.
No, it still
he's
works.
working
It
something
works.
out on that.
No,
Of course, he
it's
does
only a
want
90-day
TikTok to be
extension.
up and running for tomorrow because he said
Well,
the American people
Mr.
deserve to
Wonderful
see
offered 20
our
billion.
great and
20 billion
our
cash.
process on
Yeah,
Monday.
Mr. Beast put his hat in
Stay tuned for that. As of right now,
Elon.
There's plenty of money to be had
Elon put
if-
his. Well, they all want the algorithm. They all know the ByteDance, and that's why ByteDance really won't sell, is because they know that the value of their algorithm, there is no number to be attached. It is limitless.
What exactly is the algorithm?
So their algorithm, and this is just theory because no one actually knows their algorithm is, but they have, when you agree to TikTok, you agree to the phone's camera to access your camera. So the algorithm doesn't just read what you watch and what you like, it reads your facial features. So if you're smiling at a video but you don't hit like, it's going to pump more videos that you smiled at. If you frown at a photo, it's going to send you less like that. If you're feeling depressed and it can sense that you've been talking about depression, it's going to pump more depression videos at you. It's whatever it believes it wants you to be, that's what it's going to push. It's the best algorithm in the world. And that's why President Trump, and I'm going to just kind of like just do a little nibble of it because again, we have 5 episodes to record, for good content later on in the week. I want to save this for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when we're recording episodes those days. But I'm going to give a little snippet of what I've heard is that Trump is trying to work out a deal where ByteDance can maintain 50% equity of the company, 50% ownership, and either America itself, the U.S. government, or an American, aka I'm going to guess Elon or Bezos, or
Who's the
maybe
lucky winner?
or maybe
Any,
even
mini, money, mo.
or maybe Meta will get the other 50%. And maybe it'll be a thing where he lets, the 3 billionaires split 25-20. And maybe that's why all the billionaires are there, because you think one billionaire probably doesn't have enough to put enough cash together to pay for 50%. But if you take 3 of the richest men in the world in one room and you say, all right,
You all get
50
a
billion,
chunk
50 billion, 50 billion,
of- Yeah.
and they walk with 150 billion cash.
So we're gonna give quote unquote 150 billion to our foreign enemy.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
at least
This is stupid.
No, hold on, Joe. Hold on.
TikTok's
Hold
stupid.
on. Hang on, Joe.
TikTok-
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Listen. We're giving billions and billions of dollars to the Middle Eastern enemies for fucking free.
That's 6.
Yeah, but for free. We're giving free billions to fucking enemies. At least we would be gaining something back. See, there has to be a give and take. The old ways of the government was
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna give them 150. They're gonna nuke us and then take everything.
China would never nuke us.
Yeah.
Because we keep their economy alive. It's the same thing. And again, I don't want to get too much into on the live podcast because I still want to talk about Canada and Panama Canal and Greenland. But sorry guys, y'all aren't chatting on here, and you know what? I want to save the content for episodes. But there's so much to get into with the way the world laying out. I've really done it. I've done a kind of a mini deep dive on the whole Greenland and why he wants to buy Greenland.
Yeah.
And I want to get into that. But this was supposed to be about Biden. You know what? let me see if I can get you that image of Biden that I use for work sometimes. We can throw him on the screen for a little bit, and we can just talk about Biden for the remaining of it. Let me see. Teams. Probably don't even have it. I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No, just You'd have to use Gronk to create a new one.
Oh. Well, that was a Debbie Downer right there.
That was like up the roller coaster, down the roller coaster.
So.
Joel, keep it live for a second.
Well, cheers to Daddy's home tomorrow. That was the best taste of my life.
Well, I would say put the picture up there, but it got us banned, so don't put the picture up of Joe Biden. You know,
They're still sensitive over at Google or
yeah. Well,
wherever
we won't send any videos of Joe.
even though that we're promoting like Trump getting on stage in 5 seconds or 5 hours or whatever it's going to be.
I guess we'll have to just talk about it later. Let's see what their bullshit they're talking about.
Democracy in one federal town controlling all aspects of our lives. And now we have that problem of a big federal bureaucracy that has tried to invade every aspect of American life, especially since 1913 and the implementation of the income tax. So we'll see how that will work as we move forward as an American people. But I think it's a great idea to do that. And
They're talking about getting rid of the IRS and income tax. That's what he's been about.
You think he's going to do it?
End up with license or
Fair.
IDs.
It's a flat tax,
Technically illegal,
so everybody
but they
pays the
have to
exact
convince
same, no
to
matter
vote.
if you're a
And we know
billionaire or
that
if you're a
illegal
poor
votes
homeless
happen.
guy.
The only problem I
So
foresee. Hold on. The only thing I foresee having issues with any kind of getting rid of taxing, I like to say taxes are like a massive fucking cow, right? And every government entity is on the teat and they're sucking it dry. Well, they've gotten used to being fat and happy. What happens when you slim that cow down?
Well, that's what Elon and Vivek are, Even Vivek, I think he's going to be the Ohio thing. I don't know how that's going to relate to.
Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run for the Ohio senator.
Senator or the governor. I've heard 2 reports, but he's supposed to be the Doge guy. So I don't know where Trump wants. He's a jack of all trades guy.
Well, it's kind of like Elon. Elon's not gonna just sit there and do Doge 24/7. He's got his other stuff too. So you know what it is? They're gonna hire people to run it. They're just gonna be the heads.
Yeah.
Final says kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's always a tax every corner you turn. So one less tax to worry about.
I'm gonna be honest. They're talking about absolutely nothing, guys. Like. And y'all aren't missing anything. If you're out there watching us, don't watch them. We've turned it up a couple of times. They've talked about nothing. Like at least we've kind of bounced around in different ideas. Like they're literally just going on and on about unless you don't listen to tax code. Here you go.
In the 1880s and 1890s, per the GDP and with inflation included, we were actually the richest. I'm
gonna tell you right now,
time in America.
The average American doesn't know what GDP even fucking stands for.
Well, that's what they're there for.
He's not explaining what GDP stands for. He's just talking. He's just
Gross
like,
domestic product.
yeah, I know we know, but and they got the advertising. We're advertising for Buffett right here. Yeah, here you go. Buffett's last warning.
Shield your savings with gold. Hey, we can do we should be practicing.
Yeah, we should be getting some of this Fox News. Like, come on, Fox News. Like, why are we not getting your benefit? They're like, oh, you're using our intellectual property without our. You're gonna get us banned, Joel, for streaming something.
No, this is fair use.
Oh, Fox News is fair use.
Well, if it's news related, I mean, right now we're multi-streaming a YouTube thing, so it's free anyways. It's only when you have to pay for like cable network and all that.
Oh, okay. So like we had the NFL game on here streaming or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's copyrighted and all that, but this is like fair use because it's free. That's my guess. I mean, if this show gets taken out because blah, 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 then I guess whatever. I don't know anything about anything. TikTok says it's restored the app after seeing Trump's provided assurance.
Yeah, so it was all a ploy. Biden conceived it. Well, guys, I think we'll just sign off on this live and we'll get to making content for later on. We just want to get on here since we got all the subscribers. Maybe we give you all a chance to comment, get shout outs.
Even though the live stream is no longer live, you can always comment if you watch this a couple hours later.
Yeah, and we'll always be live 2:00 on Sundays. That'll be our standard live time. We'll have the episodes coming out roughly daily. If not, maybe we have what's going on? Something. Hold on.
Oh, they got music in the background. Literally, right as we were gonna.
I'm about to sign off.
That's funny. I guess they're about to have 5-10 different speeches before. Who's she? Oh.
Oh, wow. That was. Guess we'll just be quiet.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
I do apologize, but we cannot turn it off during this.
perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a terrible time to try to cancel the podcast. Like, you can't just mid national anthem. You're just like, all right. Phew.
Please welcome Girls Gone Bible, Angela Halili and Ariel Reitzma to the stage to lead us in an opening prayer.
Oh my God. Again, we can't cancel the damn. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. We're just not gonna. All right. Like
Well,
and
they
subscribe.
haven't. Yeah, they haven't prayed yet.
Yeah, we can cancel. Like and subscribe to the video. We muted it. Joel,